Alright, today we've got a game of Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne. And it's going to be a human mirror match between two of my favorite human players, GG.Tod, so Todd from Gravitas Gaming Clan, and none other than world elite Pepsi.Sky, the top Chinese player that won the WCG 2 times in a row a number of years back. And Sky is over here as the purple human player, and Todd is the dark green human over at the top right, and the map is Echo Isles, if I didn't point that out already. It's been quite a while since I did any Warcraft 3, and it's often quite rare that I do Warcraft 3 because it's a game that I don't really play anymore, and nothing too much exciting happens in Warcraft as far as I'm concerned, no high drama or anything, and it's got a little bit stale, but these two players are my favorites, and especially Todd. He's my favorite human player of all time, and Warcraft 3 is still a great game, so it's cool to revisit it every so often. It just gets a bit old if you do it too much, in my opinion. Anyway, Sky has gone for a Mountain King, which is a really cool choice for human versus human. If we look at Todd's space, he's got an Archmage, and that's really cool. It's good that they've gone for different heroes, because that means we can sort of have a little bit of diversity in the mirror matchup, and depending on which hero you like best, you can root for one guy or the other. Looks like Sky's gone for a Scout Tower as well, just in case he gets harassed by early Archmage and Water Elementals, but just in general, I feel that Archmage is a more solid choice, but the Mountain King's a more stylistic and cool choice, but I'm still going to be going for Todd because he's my favorite. How about that? Todd's setting out a footman now. Just have a look around, probably do a bit of scouting and annoy his opponent. Same goes for Sky, sending out a footman of his own. Are they going to cross paths? Doesn't look like it, heading around the opposite way. And really interested to see whether Todd goes for any creeping first, or if he goes straight for some kind of harassment or expansion. Heading him out now with Militia. There's one. And going to go straight second to the creeps. Same with Sky by the looks, heading down further here. Oh, sending the Militia as well, so he could be going for an expansion, or he could just be creeping this area. It looks like he is just going to be doing the creeping. Will he be hiring any mercenaries? Yes, he will. Probably a good idea if you're going for Mountain King first, because you need a little bit of healing, whereas the Archmage can just tank everything with water elementals, and that's fine. Sky sees what's going on, of course, with this footman nearby, and as for Todd, he's got his own footman hanging out here. Hasn't quite spotted the Mountain King yet, but he will do fairly shortly. Level 2 Mountain King already, so that's great work there by Sky, and Todd's only halfway to level 2, but he'll be there quickly after he takes out this camp here, and he's poised to do that with the helps of those Militia. Thanks to his footman hanging out here, he knows that Sky is creeping on his own side of the map, and he sees his Militia being used, and with those Militia being used so early, he's going to not have that much lumber to work with in terms of attacking up. Todd's got a few guys back on lumber as well as some Militia out here, so he's going to have a lot more lumber than Sky does, so that will allow him to fast expand or attack a little bit more quickly, so bear that in mind, guys. And really gotta love the Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Just great for healing early in the game before you can get priests, but later after you do get to tier 2 you want to drop those because the priests are a much more quality unit, as you'd want them to be in terms of, for balance reasons later in the game. You wouldn't really want to rely on mercenaries for the whole time. This Footman of Sky's taking a few hits. The Footman will inevitably see these Militia rushing out, and chances are Todd will be expanding down here, moving his forces down with those Militia. Will Sky be doing the same thing? He's got Militia down here to assist killing the Ogre guy. He's going to take out the creeps. But will he have enough resources? We'll find out in a second. 135, so maybe not quite enough to get a town hall just yet. Sorry with the fog of war there. But yeah, so Todd getting a position now, having wiped out all the creeps, has got his Militia just about to turn back into peasants. Here we go now, and will we see an expansion? I'm pretty sure we will. He no doubt has saved up enough cash. Just checking his resources. Yeah, there's the town hall there. And getting a tower, but uh-oh! Sky's actually heading in now, and all these creeps actually netting both of the water elementals, so no big deal. At least they're in range of Sky's units, and we've got a bit of a fight breaking out here. Both heroes at level 3, and here we go. Archmage right in the thick of it. The Mountain King's already at half health, but he's a much tougher hero than that Archmage. Oh, Stormbolt on the Archmage! So, looks like Todd's down to half health already, taking a lot of hits. This Mountain King's got 133 mana left. Sky is just hanging back, and rather than bolting that Archmage, because he knows he can't kill it, just hanging back to try and kill some more of Todd's units. And Todd's footmen getting surrounded here and really picked up. But the water elementals are really what are evening it up for Todd. He's really getting a lot of hits with them, and they just do so much damage. Actually using Abolish Magic there with the Shadow Priest by the looks. That was a really nice move there by Sky. And only 3 footmen left, but he's breaking them away. So Sky now targeting the tower to prevent that from going up. If the tower was to go up, he'd have a much harder job getting rid of the expansion there. Unfortunately for Sky, Todd has actually brought in some more militia, so that's going to help him to save this expansion here. Back at the natural over here, it looks like Sky's got some defense there, but he hasn't got the town hall down yet at all, so Todd's going to be ahead with that. In the meantime, no tier 2 either. Neither player's got tier 2, so we're still on tier 1 for both of them. And Mountain King is back. Looks like this arcane tower being produced right now. Probably want to focus that tower before it gets completed. Not really sure what Sky's going to do here. But yeah, there's a few hits. Oh, towers just go down so quickly before they're constructed. They've got so little armor while they're being produced like that. And here comes some militia from Todd. And a bit of a fight breaking out. This last water elemental goes down. Level 4 Mountain King, so that's really going to be nice. Very useful. Not sure whether he's gone for Thunderclap or that Bash ability. Every time the tower goes up, Sky's just been very quick to take it out, so he's playing quite well here. But Todd just keeps sending militia. He's constantly building troops, and look at all the militia he's sending down. He's actually used some of the peons on gold and brought them off and just hit them down because he's so desperate to save his expansion. He knows that he's going to be ahead here. He probably realizes that Sky doesn't have an expansion of his own, and is content to just harvest gold from down here and use all of his remaining militia to try and defend this. Probably a good idea if you ask me. That Archmage nearly level 4. Be there before long. Another scout tower going down. And just in the thick of it here. And oh, Stormbolt on the Archmage, very low in health. Will he get the surrounded? This could be bad for Todd. Oh, he does get the surrounded, having to use the teleport. And teleporting back nearby to the town hall. So Todd played that quite well there, but his Archmage is very weak. He's going to need some items. No arcane vault. Magical vault there for Todd at all. He's going over to the mercenary camp. Oh, that's a nice move. Getting the Shadow Priest, that's one way to heal your Archmage, and he's also got the Mud Golem as well for slow. In the meantime, oh, I like this Arcane Vault here for Sky in proxy. That's allowed him to actually get some clarity potions to get the Mountain King back up to higher mana regeneration, and that will actually give him enough for a couple of Stormbolts as well to really polish off that Archmage. So Todd has to get out of there. Level 4 Archmage though for Todd, and looks like he's got non-upgraded Scout Tower. This Arcane Tower being upgraded back here for Sky, and he's going to want to get a Town Hall by the looks. Yeah, there goes the Town Hall for Sky. In the meantime, Militia, Footmen, just trying to stem the tide. We've got an Ogre Mauler here from Todd as well. And ouch. Stormbolt straight to the face of that Shadow Priest. In the meantime, the Archmage just trying to stay the hell out of there. Turning into be quite a good game actually. And Sky's unfortunately losing his footman, or at least getting them surrounded. Here comes the Mountain King though. He's got enough for a Stormbolt. Todd's really going to get out of there. Want to get out of there, and he does so. Really great timing from Todd. He's such an experienced player and knows exactly where to move his units at the right time. That's what Warcraft 3 is all about, and he has really got a lot of experience in knowing when to do that. In the meantime, more clarity potions for the Mountain King. Unfortunately, if that Footman didn't quite get the hit off on the Mountain King, and there goes the Stormbolt. Nice. The point of that is really to prevent the Footman from actually getting a hit on the Mountain King and cancelling the